Here's your witness. He'll put Lettman away for 20 years. Now I need somebody to take the heat off me, a phony snitch.
Here's 10 guys that could have had a beef with Lettman. Take your pick. Now, Counselor, your client will never know you snitched on him.
Well, now you know why we haven't been seeing her at nights. She's been moonlighting.
She's practically naked.
Yeah, but it doesn't work, Mac, unless the navel winks back at you.
That's the fabulous Fatima, gentlemen. 16 years old. A little bit too old for Chesil, however. Hey, push the more wine. No. I'll be right back.
How'd you like it?
You were terrific, Maggie. Where'd you learn how to do that?
I've been taking lessons.
You haven't got change for $1, do you?
Mr. Lane, you don't approve, do you, Mr. McBride? Well, Malcolm's friend had the flu, and I said, you know, I'd pitch in and help.
But aren't you afraid of catching pneumonia?
There he is.
Hey, Pete.
How you feeling?
Okay. Did you see what just walked out of here, huh? I had 3 great chances for a flip, and I blew them all.
The doctor said you were real lucky, Malcolm. You just got grazed.
Lucky.
They found the car. It was abandoned about a mile from here. It was stolen, along with the plates.
Does it add up to what I think it does?
Syndicate action.
But why me?
You haven't been taking any of the wrong marks, have you, Malcolm?
Pete, even when I was hustling, I never went near syndicate guys. You know that. Maybe that's it. I moved in where I'm not wanted.
You would have gotten the message before you got your license.
Pete, I'm scared.
Take it easy, Malcolm. You got around-the-clock police security right outside the door. You're in a private hospital, and nobody knows you're registered.
When did that ever stop him?
And so, after a sensational arrest, Sonny Lettner is being released from custody after the only witness against him in the $5 million brokerage firm holdup refused to identify him. Accompanied by his attorney, Stafford Hayes, Sonny Lettner is once again walking away from trouble. You have a statement on your release, Mr. Lettner?
Is it all right?
Sure.
All right, I got a statement. When you're the son of Jake the Jip, they try to hang everything on you. And now that this mess is cleared up, you know what I think they're going to do? They're going to try to blame me for the Bay of Pigs, huh? Come on, let's get out of here. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Lettner. This is your City Hall reporter returning you to our News Central.
Hey, Counselor, come here a second. You did a good job.
Thank you, Sonny.
Only we got some unfinished business.
Like what?
Like what? Hey, we got lucky. And if I know Steele, he's going to come back. And this time with everybody, including that snitch that you missed.
Don't worry, we'll take care of it.
Yeah. Only this time you snuff him out, right, Stafford? Now, that shouldn't be too hard for somebody from Harvard, right? Hey, Steele, better luck next time. Come on, let's get out of here.
You're gonna let this drop, aren't you?
After you hand me a prize witness so I can build a case, suddenly he clams up.
Somebody got to him.
Guess who? Pat, wait a minute, will you? You're in trouble, counselor.
What's going on here?
A little self-defense.
Self-defense?
You don't know what's going on out in the streets, honey. You know, last week, Pearl was almost killed by a purse snatcher.
No kidding.
Yeah, and if I'd known what I know now, she'd have been in the hospital.
She?
Yeah. It's a jungle out there, Sonny, you know? Hey, listen, take 5 to practice the horse position. Okay, girls, the horse position, let's go! Hey, baby, you look tense. You want me to give you a rub?
You want to give me a rub? Yeah?
Come on. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah?
that feels good, baby. Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Yo, Charlie, you call that the horse position? That movement is a disgrace to an ancient art.
Yeah. Hey, Stafford, where the hell you been? I don't care who's putting the heat on you. Stafford, I don't want to argue with you. I want the bummer-sang hit in the head. No, you listen to me. If somebody's after your blood, you gotta hit him first, right? And this time, don't miss.
Cut it out. You've been at this thing for 3 days. You must have come up with something.
So, complain to the commissioner. I'm sorry, I'm not Kojak.
How many policemen do you figure wouldn't be sleeping tonight, Lieutenant, if it was somebody really important?
Take it easy, will you? Cut it out. Just take it easy.
A friend of ours almost gets knocked off by the mob, and you don't do anything about it.
Ryan, I've been listening to your bull for the last half hour.
My bull?
Yeah.
All right, cut it out. This is getting us nowhere. Gotta be some way we can come up with a handle on this.
Why would the mob want to hit a small-time grifter? He's probably in debt to a bookie or a loan shark.
Oh, Dave, cut it out. You know, if he owed money, they'd just give him a working over. How can a dead man pay off?
Still doesn't have the syndicate's MO.
What are you talking about, Shilton? It's got mob written all over it, and you know it. Want to know what I think?
I think that somebody is using Malcolm as bait to get to the bottom of something bigger. That's what I think.
Looks like we hit home on that, huh?
Mac, this one's over my head. You know me. Give me something I can deal with. The cop want to take pushers, gang wars, an ordinary murder, and I'll wade in alone with these. But don't ask me to fight the machine. I'm not big enough for it.
Dave, what's going down?
You got something, Shilton. Give it to us, will you?
What can you use? My gut feeling that something isn't kosher, huh? The stink of a deal made in an office at City Hall when you weren't even there? Try taking that to the DA.
Wow. That gives us something to work on.
I gave you nothing.
Yeah. We got to take this to the DA. It's a logical step. To the DA? With what? Tell him someone's hanging Malcolm out to dry? Well, you got to go to the top on these things. Hand him your head. You heard Shilton. He's fighting someone in City Hall. You're going to do better? You better do something or Malcolm will be dead. Yeah. We work from the bottom up. The Popeye bit. Popeye? Oh, you get into those knuckle exercises? Would I overdo it? And you need somebody to work inside. I got just the guy. We worked the scam before.
What the hell is that?
You don't know? Wire and Kirk, downtown for us. They specialize.
All right, on your feet.
You, come on, move. Get over here. Over here. Get it.
Move it. Hey, Joey. Freshen up your beer?
Listen, man. I don't know what you want, but I don't know nothing about it.
You don't know nothing, right? You don't know nothing about that truckload of yard goods that suddenly disappeared on 15th Street. You don't know nothing about that fire that started on Tuesday in the plaza.
Hey, I've been clean for 6 months, man.
Oh, sure.
I mean, like, I got my own business now.
Sure, man. You're so clean. You got the franchise on the Philip Morris Center for the Control of Shaving.
Who put that hit on Malcolm? I don't know. I swear.
Joey, you and me gotta have some conversation, man. Please.
My turn?
I didn't do anything. Wait. Wait. Hey, man, stop. Hey. I didn't do anything. Let me alone. Hey, that's enough.
Don't get lost.
You ready?
What? What do you want from me, man? I'm clean.
Like I want to hear you tell me.
Like what?
Like, what do you know about a street shootout a couple of days ago?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Maybe you don't know what I'm talking about because you were in on it.
Not me. Honest. Look, man, I don't even carry a piece. Who? Two guys from the Detroit mob.
You're doing real fine, Hosen, real fine. And just tell me their names, huh?
Leo Denver and Casey Munn. Who imported them? Who imported them? You're right. Ledner.
Sonny Ledner?
That's right.
What's your face?
You dirty, stinking rotten pigs!
How'd I do? I thought you overacted a little bit.
Next time you guys give me one of these blood capsules to chomp on, change the flavor for me, will you?
For $50, you're going to be choosy?
I haven't seen anything yet.
Hey, the man. Mac, could you take care of it for me? I'm all tapped out.
Oh, he's always all tapped out. How about another 10 for the beer stunt?
Joey, you did great. Here's an extra 5. Get yourself a haircut. Here, Joey, thanks.
Okay. Hey, you guys are lucky. Holson didn't see the French connection.
Ludwig's. It's a barber shop on Hope Street. Now, Letner's father...
Letner's father used to be Jake the Gyp.
Right. Letner brought him here from Frankfurt. He used to listen to him.
An old, family retainer.
Yeah. Now, Letner's in there every other week for a shave and a trim. Just sort of keep up the connection.
He used to listen to him?
Uh-huh.
That's where we start our action. What are you guys trying to do? What are you doing?
How did you get out of the hospital?
Revel drove me.
Are you out of your mind?
Are you trying to get yourselves killed?
Fellas, don't look at Maggie. I conned it out of her.
I thought he should know.
They're looking for me. You don't want to get yourselves into it.
What are you going to do, Malcolm? What could you possibly do?
Run. I hear they got dog races in Brazil.
Oh, that's funny, pal. That's really funny, but they'll catch you. You know that they'll catch you. Now, Mac and I are working on this thing to turn Letner around, and we got a good plan, so will you relax?
And use yourselves as bait? What happens if it don't go down, huh?
We'll see you in Brazil.
Send flowers.
Get back in the hospital.
Chair, mister.
Corsico. My secretary make appointment.
You have an appointment, Mr. Korsakov. Tony will take care of you.
Boris Corsico is not seeking in for a chair.
You walk in here, a stranger, and expect to sit in the number 1 chair, like that. You know, it took me a long time to move up to this chair near the window.
How long?
20 years.
It took me 20 years to work my way to the top. Look, you and I, we belong together here.
By the window.
You have a nice head of hair. Would you like a trim and a shave, please?
This Ludwig's barbershop? Is there a Mr. Korsakov there? Yes, I'd like to speak to him, please. Thank you.
Telephone.
Thanks. Yes. What? Sonny Littner is trying to take over local garbage collection. That's impossible. That territory belongs Malcolm Argos. It comes down to him from National Commission. He got hit. Midway Hospital. Listen. I want one of our men dump truckload garbage on Sonny Littner's front lawn, and I want this town knows about it. Right. Excuse me.
It'll be a big story. You don't want the Times to scoop you, do you? Yeah. It's what they call a photo opportunity. Thanks. CBS. Wonder if I should ask for Walter Cronkite. Yeah. Hello?
Listen to me, Sonny. Whatever you did, you made a mistake. They're going to dump garbage on your lawn.
Garbage? Hey, I don't know what you're talking about. Who? I don't know no Boris Korsakov.
I was a friend of your father's. I could talk to him. I'm telling you, to prove they mean something, they're going to dump a load of garbage on your lawn.
They're going to do what?
Like this. You have an idea who did it?
Yeah, I got a comment. Garbage. Collect garbage.
Wait a minute.
Korsakov. I can check him out.
But how could I cross somebody I don't even know?
Who's going to have the guts to dump garbage on Sonny Littner's lawn unless he's really got some clout?
Clout. Right. It's some kind of power play.
What?
To keep me from making the hit on the snitch. Now look, that bum is holed up at Midvale Hospital. This time I want you to take him out. And no mistakes.
Yeah.
It's Hayes.
Planning a trip?
This is a crazy town.
What my partner's saying is, when we go for a hit, we like some protection.
Sonny Littner's isn't good enough anymore? So somebody dumped garbage on his lawn. What's it prove?
That he's not very popular. Like, maybe with the syndicate?
Somebody tries that on Licavoli in Detroit. This guy is eating without fingers.
About 6 months. After he's out of intensive care.
You want that same kind of trouble with Littner? Well, you're asking for it. You have a contract with Sonny.
Nobody reneges on him. He wants to snitch dead tonight.
This is one night I could have used a platoon of fuzz outside the door.
Malcolm, you're not picking up on it. You're a protected man. A protected man doesn't need cops, huh?
Then how come I'm wearing a bulletproof girdle, huh?
Well, we could have miscalculated the percentages.
Dr. Rakowitz, you're wanted in administration.
It was perfect. Your play, come on. Tell him to come in.
It's open.
Would Mrs. Thelma Ruckman please
Your guns
come
are
to the
showing.
main admitting
Put them
room?
away.
Who the hell are you?
Call Manny in Las Vegas. Tell him we got a couple of Yoldens who are asking questions.
Hold it.
Didn't you hear me tell him to make a phone call? Hey, what kind of jadrool are you? You want your head broken? You want a couple of ribs punched out? Who are you, cucumbers?
We got a contract.
Dr. Rask, you will be stabbed.
Whose contract? Who puts out a contract on a man of ours? You know what amico nostro means?
Sure, but
This man is connected. I mean, he is connected, baby. Now, who puts out a contract on a connected man?
Well, we didn't know he was connected.
Shut up. I'm talking to this turkey. Come on, sweetheart. Spit it out.
Sonny Letner brought us in from Detroit.
Detroit, huh? Cancel the call to Las Vegas. Get me Licavalli in Detroit.
Wait a minute. Maybe it's like you said.
Yeah, maybe we made a mistake.
Sonny doesn't put out contracts here, there, anywhere, on anybody until he takes care of certain things. You understand?
Yeah, sure.
We're sorry.
Get out.
Dr. Vance, Dr. Melanie Vance.
Oh. Ooh, Pete. Am I glad that's over with?
Yeah, it's over with the boys from Detroit. We've still got Letner.
Have your attention, please. I want you to listen to this story, ladies.
Well, I was in the filling station gassing up my Pinto, and this masher pulled up alongside of me in his Cadillac, and he said to me, "Can I buy you a tank full of petrol, sweetie?" Well, it was a horrifying experience. Of course, it wasn't enough that I said no to the man. He had the gall to follow me home.
Well, what happened?
Oh, well, I simply called Felicia here on my Citizens Band radio, and when he heard her code name, Big Mama, he took off like a ruptured wolf, I don't mind saying.
Remember, ladies, eternal vigilance is the price of chastity.
You can go change in the house, honey.
Thank you.
Okay, girls, let's do some leg raises. And one. And two. And three.
Who is this?
Korsakov.
I don't know no Korsakov.
We got things to straighten out.
Like what?
Like muscling in on garbage.
Like putting heat on protected men. Hey, wise guy, I don't know what you're talking about.
Gratz sent me down here. Hear your side of story.
Gratz? If you don't believe me, you call the Leap yourself. Buffalo. Check it out.
If the Leap is still talking to you.
Operator, I want to make a person-to-person call of Buffalo, New York.
Hello?
Flip, it's me, Sonny. Sonny Letner.
Do you know what the hell time it is here?
Lip, whoever told you I was muscling on a Korsakov is trying to put the squeeze on me.
Korsakov?
Yeah, Korsakov. Finkel told you I was moving in his garbage action.
Garbage? You crazy or something?
Lip, it's a lie. You gotta square it with the commission.
Square what?
Korsakov's garbage.
Squeeze yourself an orange, Sonny, and go to bed.
Lip, you gotta talk to Gratz. You gotta tell him.
Tell him what?
Tell him what I didn't do.
What didn't you do, Sonny?
What I just told you I didn't do, for God's sake. But if I did something I didn't do. Tell me what it is. Lip. Lip, you gotta talk to me!
You know what the hell time it is here? You know what the hell time it is here? Garbage? You crazy or something? Garbage? You crazy or something, huh?
That's it, Malcolm. You got it. Make the call.
Okay. Yeah.
It's the Lip.
Lip. You explained it to Gratz.
He wasn't listening, Sonny.
He's gotta listen.
What do you want to do, Sonny? You want to sit down, or do you want to go to the table?
Where do we sit down?
Korsakov was talking about a warehouse on Figueroa and Boyle. Be there tomorrow evening, 6 o'clock, sharp.
Right.
He bought it.
Sonny, are you sure this was a prudent move?
Prudent? Who was the genius who got me in this bind? Was that prudent?
As your attorney.
Come on, will you? There's no other way. They want to sit down, so we sit down.
But, Sonny, I'm a member of the bar. There are certain ethics.
What ethics? Did you talk to the guys?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to give them 20 minutes. Don't worry. When they're not by then, this place gets tossed. Let's go.
Hey, Letner, over here.
Korsakov.
He called to sit down. He doesn't have to be here.
You're talking for him.
I'm talking for the commission, Sonny. Sit down.
I'm the head of a family.
I got a franchise to run my own business. For the head of a family, Sonny.
You ought to know better than to put out a contract on a connected man without approval.
How do I know he's connected?
I'm telling you.
He's a snitch.
What?
Yeah. He's the one who sang to the DA about a bond deal I was in.
You know, Sonny, as the head of a family, you get lousy information. We know that Malcolm is not the snitch.
Hey, what are you taking this punk's word against mine?
The commission checked, and Malcolm is clean.
That's impossible. I'm telling you. Somebody sang to the DA.
You got proof? Tell him.
I got my information from a contact in the DA's office. Who is the contact?
It's all right. Tell him.
Patrick Steele.
Holy smoke. Somebody's gonna have to look into this at the DA's office. We'll have to issue a warrant for Patrick Steele's arrest.
Did you ever stop and ask yourself the big one?
Why would Patrick Steele tell your lawyer the name of the snitch?
Hey, Stafford. You had some trouble last year with that DA.
It was squared.
Yeah, but, how do you square it with him?
Don't listen to him, Sonny. I'm your friend.
What kind of a deal did you make with him, huh? I'm not gonna dump you in the river. You might poison it. You're trying to kill me.
He's wired, Sonny.
Everybody move in. Move in.
Everybody freeze. Don't anybody move.
Hands on your heads. Run him up, boys. Book him.
You all right?
Yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah. You guys did a good job.
Well, we just gave them an offer that they couldn't refuse. Oh, thank you, Godfather.
Will you come on?
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the act that you wanted back by popular demand, the fabulous Fatima. A little Greek music, please.
Again.
No. But the kid's getting the moves down pretty well. Not bad, huh? Toast in Greek.
Sure, you got it.
Okay.
Isi Ian Sas. To everybody. And to my friends, thanks for my life.
sign of it. I saw the thing in there. It's gone.
He's had it. I think what 502 bottomed out.
We better move.
Yeah, that's Jake Otten.
How well did you know him, Frank?
Oh, casually. I was on the force. He was a private investigator. Not a very good one. He drank more cases than he solved.
Figures. According to the coroner's ME, he had a load of booze on.
Look, I haven't seen him in a long time. Why did you pick me?
Well, he had your phone number on him.
My phone number?
And in fact, that's the only thing he had on him. No ID, no money, no nothing.
He was robbed?
We figure somebody went through his pockets after he piled up.
Mugging a dead man, huh?
Well, beats rolling a live drunk.
Accidental death.
That's the way we're writing it. What can you tell me about his family?
Well, I know his wife, Sally, children's nurse.
Nurse, good, that'll help.
Help what?
Well, I was thinking maybe you could tell her. I'd owe you one, Frank.
Oh, I always hated that part of the job.
Allison, after all of these years, why the call?
That's because my dad forbade me ever to see you again. He figured with a con man for a father, the last thing an impressionable young girl needed was a bunco artist boyfriend.
Do you want to know something? He was right. Absolutely right. But I've gone straight.
So is he, ever since he got out of jail.
Moneybox Barnes. He was my hero. You knew that. How's he doing? Has he got a job now?
Westerton Cameras, Research and Development Division. He was trained in engineering, you know.
Just a minute. Why the call? Why me? Why now? Why am I here?
I don't know how it happened. Jake was always such a careful driver.
Oh, you know how he was. He'd get a few under his belt, you know.
No. Jake had been dry for over 3 years now. He's been going to Alcoholics Anonymous every week.
Sally, the medical examiner found alcohol in his bloodstream.
No. Mac. He was on a case. And I think he was getting very close to something. Supposing, just supposing that somebody got scared. That they wanted to get rid of him and make it look like he was drunk.
Pete, he never came home last night. I called the plant and they haven't seen him either. He's on parole. It's never happened before. And I can't go to the police.
I've got it. I got the call in case there might be something that isn't legal. That's why I got the call, right?
He's been acting strangely for the last couple of weeks. I just know he's in trouble. And if he goes down again, it'll make him a 3-time loser.
You're talking about murder.
You're in the same business. Are you going to tell me that it doesn't happen?
You want to tell me about the case?
I can't. He never talked about his work. He only told me that it was big. And that it might lead to a regular job.
Did he say what kind of a job?
No. Oh, Mac. Maybe you're right. I mean, maybe he did fall off the wagon, but I have to know for sure before I can let go.
I can't pay much. Most of Dad's earnings goes to restitution. That's the condition of the parole.
Don't worry about that. I'll handle this. I'll take care of this myself. But don't say anything to my partner. I don't want him to know that I'm moonlighting, all right? And
Don't worry.
I can't pay you. But I've no one else to turn to.
No, the money's no object. As long as my partner doesn't find out that I'm working for free.
Thank you.
Hold it. That's it. You did it again. I take 2 pictures with this thing and it jams on me. Can you fix it? I don't know how. It's going to have to go back to the shop. Oh, Revel, I'm so sorry. I could borrow one tomorrow. We could finish the session then. Okay. I really am sorry.
Hi, Mr. Ryan.
Oh, hi, Mr. Ryan.
For me, huh? And it's not even my birthday?
It's funny, no.
A Playboy centerfold.
No.
An illustrated course on advanced anatomy?
Well, no, it's for Revel's boyfriend, Norwin. See, he's in the Coast Guard.
Yeah, he's stuck on a weather ship in the middle of the Atlantic.
Hold it. What Norwin doesn't need is a photograph of this. It'll drive him bananas. Get it? Where's Mac?
You know, I don't know. I have been trying to call him all morning. And Mr. Lefkowitz has called 3 times. I've also tried to call you all morning. Nobody is telling me anything anymore. Bye. McBride Ryan. Mr. Ryan, there is a man on 2 who will not give his name. He has called twice now.
Thanks, Maggie. Peterson T. Ryan here.
Theodore Barnes.
Hey, you speak of the devil. Where are you?
Well, I seem to be in a phone booth in Playa del Rey. Feels like an aquarium.
I just saw Allison.
Yeah, I had a feeling she might contact you.
Do you have any idea how worried she is about you?
Well, I'm rather worried about me too, Pete. There's some very hard gentlemen stepping on my heels.
Okay. I promised her I'd help. Where can we meet?
I'll be at a place called the Shack on Culver at Vista. How long will it take you?
That's me you see standing beside you now. Take it easy.
I'm in Jake Alden's office. Somebody's been going over the place. Yes, sir.
Oh, hello. Sign here, please.
Oh, fine. Thank you.
Well, that does it. That's it.
Except for the safe.
I should have brought my handy Peterman's kit with me.
What are you doing?
You'd be surprised how many people tape the numbers of their combinations for their safes on the back of desk drawers. It makes it easier for the burglars.
Dad would have known that.
Yeah. Got it.
In an address book?
Listed under a phone number. Safe, George B. Huh? Read those numbers to me.
Ready? 55.
Right,
54.
left,
67.
right.
0.
What a touch. Stock certificates. Westerton cameras.
I didn't know he had these.
I know a guy. I'd like to have a look at these.
How's that going to help?
It may give us some kind of clue of what he's into.
Something crooked? Is that what you think? Pete, my father's been kidnapped, and this time he's the victim.
Trust me, will you, Allison? It's all we've got to go on. The Barnes box. I thought the police confiscated this.
So we built another one.
This one is more compact than the version that I remember. Is it loaded?
Of course it's loaded. That's the golden rule. Always have it ready to...
Go. Go, baby.
My friend, what you are now witnessing is an amazing new process developed by a Soviet scientist. As a government agent, I was able to help the inventor to defect to the West. He turned over the prototype to the Treasury, but in his gratitude, he gave me this duplicate machine. However, my friend, I can see you are a deserving citizen and a person that I can trust.
$50.
I am prepared to give this device into your keeping for only a token sum.
It's like an old circus family, isn't it? It runs in the blood. I never even saw you make the move to the second button. That was terrific.
Dad's much faster. He has a magician's sleight of hand. Pete, he said he wouldn't use it again. He promised.
Maybe not willingly.
Where is that camera?
I told you, Jake Arden's office.
You're lying, Barnes. We tore that place apart.
I mailed it myself. If it isn't there, then I truly don't know.
You know what I think? I think you double-crossed that private eye partner of yours and mailed it somewhere else, and I want to know where.
Now, look, Westerton, if you're not going to believe anything I say, then it's better I stop talking.
In that case, get ready to start screaming.
I never saw this before.
Well, I'm no expert in photography. Fact is, the best picture I ever took was of my thumb. But I've handled a good many cameras in my time, and this doesn't look like any of them. The only clue is this serial number here, Westerton XIA.
Westerton Cameras.
Yeah, I called them. I told them I was an insurance investigator looking into Jake's death. They never heard of him.
Did you ask them about the camera?
Oh, no. You see, I think this is an experimental model that Jake was probably working on. Somebody wanted it badly enough to tear up his office.
I'm sorry, Mac. I'm not being very much help. I'll go through his things again, and then I'll call you.
Oh, no. I'll call you. My partner.
Oh, you haven't told him yet?
No. He's beginning to fret a little.
Mac, I don't want to be the cause of any trouble between the two of you.
No, don't you worry. I'll get around to telling him sometime.
I showed these to my broker friend, Manny Shaughnessy. He looked them over. You know what he said? He'd like to rent them from you for a few days.
You know what that means? They are the McCoy, which is more than can be said for most of the paper that Manny peddles in that bucket shop of his.
Well, he says they're getting hot right now. Could be worth a bundle real soon. That's if the rumor is correct.
What rumor is that?
The one that says Westerton Cameras is coming out with something entirely new. It's supposed to revolutionize photography. And Easy Light, the flash bulb company, is trying to buy it up. Now, if that happens, could push the stocks right through the roof.
Flashbulb company. That means that Westerton must be developing something new in lighting.
Hey, that's the way Manny reads it. But that something could put Easy Light right out of business.
Whatever that something is, they want to get a hold of it and shelve it.
Hold. Do me a favor. Don't tell McBride about Manny. You know how Mac is. What? Consorting with known felons, Pete? See, they had a run-in a few years ago.
When Mac was on the bunco squad. Yeah, I remember. Actually, Malcolm, I've been sort of sidestepping Mac on this case. I should be telling him some things that I haven't been telling him.
Now, how did you get yourself involved in something like that, Pete?
I promised a friend of mine. It'll work out. You know how understanding Mac is. Right? See you, Malcolm.
Yeah, okay, later, Pete.
$32.68. Lunch, Allison Barnes. How is it your sources never have to shave?
Oh, Mac, let me explain that to you. See, this is a personal business situation. I'm not going to put this on the business books.
Oh, I beg
This is private between me and the IRS.
Beg your pardon. Yep. Still in all, I think we should have a kind of a responsibility to the office here, sort of a communication, you know what I mean?
Responsibility?
Yeah.
Mac, responsibility. Have you seen this letter? Don't put your glasses on. I'll read it to you. Dear sirs, as Mr. McBride has missed 2 appointments without explanation, I can only assume that your firm is unable to handle the work contracted for. You may consider this letter as notice of termination signed. You did see the signature, didn't you? Joseph P. Lefkowitz. Mr. McBride has missed 2 appointments without explanation.
Look, no, wait a minute. Pete, just hold on a minute.
You just hold on a minute, all right?
Both of you hold on. You two are supposed to be partners, and all you do is sneak around behind one another's backs. Well, I want to tell you something. It's driving me bananas. So there you have it. Now, Mr. McBride, here's the report that you ordered on the Westerton Camera Labs. Mr. Ryan, the report you asked for on the Westernton camera labs. I quit.
Lefkowitz was a bore anyway.
Yeah, but a bore that's worth a big hunk of money, it was my fault.
Not any more than mine. Well, at least we got something to keep us busy until we get a paying job.
Yeah, imagine the two of us working on the same case.
Well, at least we're on the same side. Now, let's see what we've got. Westernton Camera Labs, a retired con man, and a broken-down ex-cop.
What's the connection?
That's what I'm hoping Allison can tell us. Come on now.
Jake Auden? Well, Dad never mentioned him. And I know most of his friends.
Well, let's assume that Barnes was working on that prototype camera for Westerton Research. How did the camera get over into Jake Auden's office?
This is apple juice. What is apple juice doing in that bottle?
Dad doesn't drink anymore.
He doesn't drink? Since when?
That's before his liver rebelled. He's been a stolid member of the AA for the past 3 years. He just keeps his juices in those familiar bottles for sentimental reasons.
AA, huh?
Hey, that's it. That's where the two of them met at an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting.
You know, you may have something there. That could be. Suppose that Theodore Barnes went to an AA meeting and he met someone there. He tells them that he's working for this company that's about ready to blow the lid off the camera industry.
Yeah.
And that someone is Jake Auden. Now, we know that Jake Auden was a drinker, right? He also hasn't had a case for years, and he realizes that the prototype is worth a lot of money to someone. Now, that could work, Mac.
No. Jake Auden was an honest man. Barnes took a little illegal money from time to time.
But he quit. It does happen, you know.
Yeah.
You're the one that made me face it, Pete. And I can't be sure that he didn't go back to his old trade.
Let's just back up. Jake Auden and Theodore Barnes, let's say they did steal the camera.
All right.
Why was that never reported to the police?
Because Westerton didn't want the police to know.
Why? Why didn't they?
Hey, wait a minute. That's it. Why didn't they? That's the key.
Uh-huh.
Excuse me.
I owe you a dinner for that one. I'll pick you up at 8.
I thought you quit.
Mr. McBride, if I quit on you two brilliant detectives, neither of you could find your way to the men's room.
Oh, really? What happened to the bikini?
Well, you were right, Mr. Ryan. It wouldn't be fair to excite poor Nolan.
You see?
Hey, it's gone. The camera's gone.
Is this what you're looking for?
Oh.
Well, mine broke. I didn't think you'd mind, but this thing isn't working either.
Settings are okay.
Yeah, it's one of those instant jobs, isn't it?
Yeah, the pictures come right out through this little slot here.
Maggie, did you put film in the camera?
That's cute.
How many shots have you taken?
3.
And it still hasn't delivered the goods. Revel, I'm sorry. I know this is the second time, but I don't know what to do.
Oh, don't worry about it. Listen, that weather ship's going to be out there another 2 months.
I'll call you.
The picture should slide out of this slot automatically. Must be some, hey.
Revel certainly takes a lousy picture.
I must have touched some secret mechanism here.
There's a trick to it, all right. I've seen Allison perform it.
Allison? Maybe this is another version of Barnes' box.
Certainly based upon the same principle and probably used for the same function.
To con people.
Yeah, like the Easy Light flashbulb company.
Maggie, get a hold of Woody Stedman for me, Assessors and Underwriters, Inc.
Yeah.
Mac, you know those underwriting people, the assessors, they're really tough to get information about it. Maybe I should try to do something on my own.
Woody owes me a big one. I'm gonna call it in.
Okay, I'll go over and pick up Allison. I'll bring her back here. May I use the keys to your car?
Yeah, if we're on the right track, we'd better keep her pretty close.
Allison?
How long ago was that? 9 weeks, really. Immediate delivery of the film. That's wonderful. Uh-huh. Okay, Woody. Thanks for your help. Talk to you.
Not even a glimpse?
Oh, nothing. They must have been good. I set that alarm system after you left.
They were good. I checked. They bypassed the solenoid.
Yeah, and they got the camera. Allison must have told them we had it. Don't blame her, because they couldn't have asked her very politely, you know.
Now, we'll get her back, and her father.
You got any idea how?
You hear anything from your friend at that assessment place?
Yeah. Easy Light hired Woody's organization to do a series of tests on the new Westerton lightless camera.
Lightless?
Takes pictures in the dark.
What's so new about that, Mac? They've got infrared film.
Yeah, I know, body heat and all that, but this camera delivers a finished picture immediately.
Oh, I can understand why the flashbulb companies would be a little upset then.
Especially with an affirmative report.
Affirmative?
Yeah.
Well, that's great. Affirmative report, that's what we need.
Except it's a phony report. The guy who made it was killed a couple of weeks later in a car accident.
So Westerton's got Easy Light believing that the camera still works.
Yeah, he's gonna take their cash and disappear before they find out that the camera's useless.
Mac, what would happen if Easy Light or somebody else wanted another demonstration?
Westerton would just set up another phony demonstration using Theodore Barnes's magic box.
That is precisely what we are going to set up, partner.
Japanese consulate called again.
Alan, tell him I'm not here.
Oh, but sir,
Tell him I went to eat Chinese anything. I don't care.
All right. Oh, another cable arrived.
Tanaka?
Mm-hmm.
Tanaka camera, Tanaka camera. I'm getting damn sick and tired of Tanaka camera. That's the 4th telephone call in 3 days. Not to mention 12 cables from Tokyo and Osaka, and about 30 special delivery letters. You'd think he was the God Emperor himself.
Well, according to this, he is the richest man in Japan. He personally owns one of the world's largest camera factories, and he's just a little more eccentric than the late Mr. Hughes.
And what does he want from us?
Well, that's the only thing I don't know about him. But would you believe he won't drink a thing but green tea? That vital bit of information appears in every communique.
Yeah, there's really no problem, boss. I'm not going to let him disturb you. You just shake his hand, say a few words of welcome, and I'll show him around.
And when is he coming?
Friday.
Friday? Easy Light, due to deliver the bank draft on Friday. And you and I have things to do, and a plane to catch.
Yeah, don't worry about that. We'll catch the plane. I'll run Tanaka through here in 15 minutes flat, feed him some of his precious green tea, and send him on his merry way. However, you may have a point, considering the time element and everything we have to do. It might be wise to dispose of Barnes and his daughter before then.
No, there's just a chance that the Easy Light board will want another demonstration before they hand over their money. If not, leave Barnes and the girl locked up here. And you and I will be several thousand miles away when this place mysteriously goes up in flame.
From our correspondence, Mr. Tanaka doesn't speak any English, and we know, Mr. Westerton, from your dossier that you don't speak any Japanese, so I thought that I would take it upon myself to translate for both of you.
My dossier?
Yes, when Mr. Tanaka takes an interest in a company, we do extensive research.
I see. Excuse me, would Mr. Tanaka like some green tea?
Yes, he would. Very much, thank you.
I don't know how you talked me into this, Mac. If it doesn't go down right, they'll bust me all the way back to rookie.
Oh, come on, Shilton. No risk, no fun.
I'm flattered that Mr. Tanaka is so interested in our little company.
He's very interested. He'd like to buy Westerton Camera Company as a wholly owned subsidiary of the Tanaka Camera Company.
He would like to, what?
It's for tax purposes. You can understand that.
Oh, no, I don't understand.
Well, he is very anxious to reach an agreement with you. You see, we're going to Disneyland afterwards.
Oh, Mickey Mouse, Dumbo.
The truth is that Mr. Tanaka has seen the assessor's report on the Westerton X1A thermal camera.
And how did he get a hold of that?
Well, any great empire, such as the Tanaka Camera Company, has an international organization. It's a network that protects him against any other company that he may deal with.
Then you must also know, Mr. Franks, that I'm about to conclude a deal with Easy Light this afternoon.
Yes, we know that, for $11 million. But Mr. Tanaka is prepared to pay you a lot more for controlling interest in Westerton Camera Company. He's prepared to pay you $14 million in negotiable bonds. Are you interested?
Well, yes. Yes, of course, if the deal can be concluded now.
There is one consideration. Mr. Tanaka would like to see the X1A thermal camera demonstrated.
But, Mr. Franks, you just said that Mr. Tanaka has already seen the test reports.
Oh, indeed, he has. He has seen the reports, but he would like to see the camera demonstrated in person.
Well, I think we could set that up. Gentlemen, you're now going to receive your visitor pass and you're going to register. One at a time, please.
Mr. Tanaka has a very sensitive nose. Perhaps it's your perfume.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Hi, Mr. Franks.
Mr. Frank?
Domo. Sir?
Next way.
Next, sir. Next, sir. Thank you, sir. If you'll excuse me now, I'll be right back.
We've cleared reception, Mac.
You can be sure that there'll be several guards in the demonstration. That's when you come in.
Mr. Tanaka, Mr. Franks, it's our Director of Research, Theodore Barnes.
Konnichiwa. Mr. Barnes, it's indeed a pleasure to meet you, sir. The genius that is responsible for this historical breakthrough. The photographers of the world are indebted to you, sir.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Franks.
I'm sure your family must be thrilled.
My daughter is. I wish she could be here to meet you, but she's been detained.
Barnes, let's get on with it. These gentlemen are in a hurry. Mr. Franks, pick a subject while Barnes prepares the camera. Anyone you like.
Dozo. Have him go right in and make sure he stands on the marks. That way we'll know he's in frame when the lights go out. Lights. All right, lights. Oh, that's marvelous.
That is absolutely fantastic quality. I was expecting some distortion, but this is amazing. Excuse me.
How do we know if Mike's found the girl?
You said he'd blow the horn.
Yeah, we didn't hear the horn in here?
Get involved in the picture. Mac, we're gonna need some more time, but only make it minutes, so move everything up. Mr. Tanaka is very happy with the...
Well, of course, the process will be refined, size and weight reduced.
He'd like to see the camera broken down.
Out of the question.
Why is that?
Well, anyone with any technical knowledge could take one glimpse and grasp the entire system. You call the deal off, walk out of here, go back to Japan, and develop your own thermal camera.
Mr. Westerton, you must be protected by patents.
You don't think I want to get involved in a patent war? 10 years of international lawsuits. You saw it work. That was the deal. Take it or leave it.
Hey, man, what is...
An American. What is this?
Matt, get in here. The cover's blown. Hey, the balloon's up. Cover this end.
Meeting adjourned.
One apple juice. Sure beats green tea, I gotta tell you that.
Did you tell your father that I'm walking the straight and narrow these days?
Yeah, and you know what he said?
Once a con man, always a con man, right?
You should be in the slammer. You were trying to take Easy Light in Westerton for $11 million.
Honestly, I didn't know what I was getting into. Until Jake made me see that I was a fall guy. But as soon as I'd given Westerton what he wanted, I was dead.
The two of them were going to give the camera to Easy Light and just to show him it was a fake.
Mac, they were just trying to do the best they could. And Jake is the fellow that paid the price anyway, so what do you say?
Okay. I'll try to get you off the hook.
Thank you. Vettel, Eleanor, come here. Listen, I understand that your boyfriend, Norwin, is stuck on that weather ship all alone in a state of depression. Now, I recently acquired this camera, And I was thinking that maybe I could take a few snapshots of you to send it off to Norwin and sort of cheer him up. What do you say?
Sure, boss.
Okay. To the dark room we go. See you later, gang.
Oh, Pete. Someday you're going to injure yourself.